Hello to all of my kindergarten friends and welcome to a new day of Countdown. It is Monday and it's time to begin. So let's go ahead and climb aboard our spaceship. We're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready. We're going to blast off soon. Put on your helmet and buckle up real tight. Here comes the countdown, so count down with all your might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off, friends, into learning to read. And one of the important things about learning to read is learning our letters and our sounds. And we're going to sign and sing along with those right now. So get your A ready. Here we go.
A is for apple, apple. B is for bear, bear. C is for cat, cat. D is for duck, duck. E is for edge, edge. F is for fish, fish. G is for goat, goat. H is for hammer, hammer. I is for itch, itch. J is for jump, jump. K is for key, key. L is for lion, lion. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for nest, nest. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for popcorn, popcorn. Q is for queen, queen. R is for rabbit, rabbit. S is for soap, soap. T is for toothbrush, toothbrush. U is for up, up. V is for violin, violin. W is for wave, wave. X as in mix, mix. Y is for yes, yes. And Z is for zipper, zipper.
Nice job, friends. All right, let's go ahead and get Countdown underway. And for our first activity today with Countdown, we're going to separate all of the sounds in some words. So listen while I say the sounds in man. And I'm going to put my fist right up here next to my heart because I love to stretch out sounds in words. And my first sound is going to be my thumb. My second sound is going to be my pointer finger. My third sound is going to be my tall finger. So here we go. Here's the sounds in man. N. All right, let's stretch out man together. Here we go. Put it back together, man. All right, let's try another one. Okay, well, let's do this one together. Kite. Let's stretch out the sounds in kite. Ready? Kite. Good for you. Nose. Let's stretch out nose. 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 All right, tell me the sounds in moose. Moose. Good job. Tell me the sounds in worm. Worm. Tell me the sounds in gate. Gate. Good for you. Tell me the sounds in hose. Hose. And one more. Tell me the sounds in heart. Heart. Good for you, hearing and saying all of those sounds. All right, friends, now we're moving into our second part for Countdown today. And for the second part, we are going to match our letter tiles to the beginning sounds of some words. All right. So here we have dog, dinosaur, donut. What's the beginning sound of all of these words? Think about it. Good for you. We hear D at the beginning of dog, dinosaur, and donut. Now let's go ahead and point to the letter that spells the D sound and say its name. All right, let's point together. We're going to point to letter D, and D says D as in dog, dinosaur, and donut. All right, let's try another letter. So here we have ostrich, olives, octopus. What's the beginning sound of all of these words? Good job. We hear ah as in ah ostrich, ah olives, ah octopus. Now, here's some letters. I want you to point to the letter that spells the ah sound and say its name. All right, let's point together. We're going to point here to the letter O, and O says ah, as in ah ostrich, ah olives, and ah octopus. Let's try another. Here we have feather, feet, finger. Point to the letter that says the sound at the beginning of these words. Good job. We're going to point here to letter F, and F says f, as in feather, feet, and finger. Here's another. Here we have rainbow, ring, raccoon. Go ahead and point to the letter that begins all of these words. Good for you. We're going to point here to letter R, and we're going to say R says as in rainbow, ring, and raccoon. Good job. Let's try another one. Here we have cow, crab, caveman. Let's think of the sound that we hear at the beginning of those. All right, now let's point to the letter that makes that sound. So we hear k at the beginning of cow, crab, and caveman, and that's made by the letter C. C is for k, cow, k, crab, k, caveman. Here comes another one. Here we have inch, igloo, insect. What sound do you hear at the beginning of those words? Good for you. I heard the I sound too. Now let's point to the letter that spells the I sound. Good for you. We're pointing to the letter I. I says I as in I, inch, I, igloo, and I, insect. Let's try another one. Here we have rat, robe, rooster. What's the sound that you hear at the beginning of those words? Good for you. We hear the sound. Now we want to point to the letter that says and spells Good job. We're going to point right here to letter R. R says like at the beginning of rat, robe, and rooster. Let's try one more. Here we have add, axe, alligator. What's the sound that you hear at the beginning of those words? Good for you. We hear at the beginning of those words. Now let's point to the letter that spells a. Okay, we're going to point right here to letter A. A says as in add, axe, and alligator. Nice job with that, friends. Now we're going to move on to our last part where we're going to unscramble some letters that got all mixed up. When we unscramble them and we put them in the right order, they'll make up real words that we can read. How exciting. All right, let's go ahead and look at our first ones. So say rat, like you see pictured here, rat. Let's stretch the sounds out in rat together. Ready? T. And let's go ahead and read that together. Rat. Good for you. Now let's make sure those sounds really blend together to say rat. So here we go. Let's do it together. At, rat. All right, Mrs. Vaughn got a little ahead of myself here. Now we're going to say the sounds in sad and put them in order. So here we hear s, a, d, and we blend that together, sad, to make the word sad. All right, let's go on to our next one. Here we have a picture of ham. Let's go ahead and blend the sounds in ham and see how they go together. So, huh, ah, let's blend it together, friends. Am, and the word is ham. Good reading. Here he's about to sit in his chair. So let's go ahead and stretch the sounds out in sit together and watch them come together to make the word. So s, it. Now it's blended. Sit, and the word is sit. Nice job. Here we have a hat. Let's go ahead and stretch the sounds in hat as we say ah, t. Now let's blend those sounds together and read this word at, and the word is hat. Nice job. Here we have a pod, as in a pea pod. Let's stretch the sounds in pod together. Ready? P, ah, d. Now let's blend them together. Pod, and the word is pod. Good for you. And here's cat. Let's go ahead and stretch the sounds. K, a, t, and read the word cat. Good job. Good reading. And the word is cat. Let's do one more. Here we have a pot. Let's stretch the sounds in pot. P, a, t, and read that word pot. And the word is pot. Nice job, friends, with Countdown today and with your reading. Mrs. Vaughn is so proud of you. Let's go ahead and have a little confetti celebration. And I look forward to seeing you next time here on Countdown. Bye-bye for today.